When a Ghanaian tells you that Charlie 12:30, if you have something to do at about 1 o'clock, go and do that. Come back and
percent, you know, you copy your If you want consistent sun, because we roll! You can see the whole city, it's beautiful. Welcome to Perth in Western Australia, the most isolated city on any continent on Earth. There's a lot to see in this beautiful city. I'm going to be speaking to a very vibrant, fun and banter-loving Ghanaian community. Stick around to the end because I'm going to be speaking with a local who's also a friend, and he's going to talk to us about the charm of this city, the pros and cons of living in the most isolated city on any continent on Earth. We're in Australia, so of course I'm going to be showing you a bit of the wildlife as well. So let's go, away! Right now, I'm in Fremantle, also known as Freo. It's a port city about 22 kilometers away from Perth city centre itself. It's got a lot of culture, it's funky, very hipstery. There's a lot to do in Fremantle. So if you do come to Perth, Freo. So I'm here with Emily and Paris and the kangaroo.
This is Dina.
The kangaroo jumping around is Dina. Okay, beautiful.
Stop, breathe there. Yeah, breathing.
Okay.
What makes me laugh?
Yeah, what makes you laugh?
What makes us laugh? Myself. I think each other most of the time. Most of us each other, yeah.
Explain to the people what Fremantle's about.
There's a lot of hippie people in Fremantle.
Yes, that's what I said.
A lot of hippies. Culture. History, art, culture, history. A lot of maritime, sort of water related.
Right. So basically they make each other laugh, like you said. So what makes you laugh?
Me. Shut up! She makes me laugh. Oh, and Emily.
And this is your first time in Fremantle?
Yeah.
And you lived here for how long?
3 years. We took her on a great exploring adventure.
Right.
We went to the markets.
Right, yes.
Have you been through the markets?
It was closed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Closed at 6. We were there at 4. We've been here a while.
I am on my way to Kings Park. It is a spot that is slightly elevated. Magnificent view that this beautiful... So bumped into that cameraman over there. When I was in Brisbane, I did mention that there's a botanic gardens in almost every state in Australia, and well, it's a beautiful Saturday here in Perth, and I'm here to watch the Ghanaians play football.
Every weekend, the Ghanaian guys have fun. Yeah, that's where.
So we have a kick around, we play a bit of football.
That's it.
Sometimes we eat afterwards.
Barbecue, big time.
That right. When we get together, what makes us laugh?
Yeah, we do remember ourselves of some foolish things that people have done. Yeah, it's part of the game.
Some foolish things. There's a lot, huh? In general, what makes the community, the Ghanaians laugh? What's our humor like?
When a Ghanaian tells you that Charlie 12:30, if you have something to do at about 1 o'clock, go and do that. Come back and meet the person at about 5 p.m. It's very funny. But the only time we are on time is when food is ready.
You're gonna miss out.
I have a story to tell.
Please tell me.
I know Akwasi is going to end.
Please tell me. No.
When Akwasi tells you that 12:30 I'm coming, I haven't had lunch. In fact, if the food is not ready at 12:30,
he's upset.
The guy
Hold on, you're talking about me?
Yeah. My sister-in-law will tell you this. That if Akwasi tells you that 12:30 I'm coming, Charlie, Ojo, you have to be ready. If the food is not ready, the guy will step in your house and go back.
I see there's a lot of kids in the background. So it's a family orientated kind of environment, is that right?
You copy your
This girl,
she just copied me, oh my God. We look forward to speaking to you more in the future.
We'll speak more, you know, have fun and stay blessed each and every one.
My brother, what's your name?
Elijah.
Elijah, that's a beautiful name. What's your name? You said you wanted to talk, now you don't want to talk? Sorry? Koltha, that's a beautiful name. I like it. Koltha, do you know what Koltha means? What does it mean? The river of the sweet milk. Wow! And my brother, what's your name? Boo Boo. Boo Boo.
With your anyway, it's all about Akwasi. Yeah. So the guy behind the camera, yeah, he said he's an honest guy. Yeah, but he's a brother. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's not that cute like that. With us, it's all about Saturdays, family, kids, soccer, mostly work though. So we might be having fun and all, but it's all about family. I haven't seen these guys for 3 months. I've been stuck in New South Wales and that. Building tunnels for Australia. Snowy Hydro 2.0. Check me out. It's been. If I would Jimmy call, this is important to my life. I could see Fremantle. It's our stress relief. We come here, play some soccer, a bit of banter here and there, and a lot of banter. Which is great. You need that. In Ghana, we have our own Davido. Shout out to my boy Davido. You understand? He's in Makupe, the one and only. You understand? Give it to us, my friend. You know what time it is? Audio. That is number one. Obi, you for talk him. What did happen to your voice? Audio.
Lane number 3, the Aussie. I swear to God, he goes, I hope she enjoys this moment. I've noticed that there's a lot of construction happening in Western Australia, in Perth. I guess Perth is a fairly young city, or Australia in general is a fairly young country in comparison to Europe, Africa and different parts of the world. So it's still developing. I've just arrived at my friend Christopher's property. Now we are about to drive to Collie, 213 kilometers away from where we are right now. It's a mining town, isn't it, Christopher? What's the best thing about this city?
The space.
Yep.
The openness. You can drive a couple hours and you can be out in the middle of nowhere. Or even an hour and a half, and it just feels like your own little slice of
heaven.
Yeah. The rat race. You can check out. That's what WA stands for. Wait a while. And that would be one of the negative aspects, because, well, we're 10 years or 20 years behind in advances of planning, like town planning, road planning. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's always roadworks going along on the freeway. We're slowly catching up, but whilst we're catching up, the others are still moving forward, right? Mm-hmm. So we'll never catch up. But that, for me,
that's okay.
It has its own charm about it. I like that. Because we roll! And again, that's part of the whole isolation thing. Keep those smelly eastern bastards out of here. No offense to... Actually, that was offense.
That was offense. Yes. So Perth is in the west, and eastern states is Melbourne, Sydney, you know, everywhere else.
West side. Pros, man, have you seen the beaches? Have you been to the beaches? And I'm not just talking about in Perth, I'm talking about across the whole coast.
It's ridiculous.
South and north, stunning. We're going to Exmouth soon. Honestly, best snorkeling I've ever done in my life. Yeah, this is a vineyard.
Can you tell us anything about Margaret River?
Oh, it's amazing! I think it's one of the most versatile wine regions in the world in terms of what grapes they can grow there and the different types of wines they can produce. You know, you get regions and it's just your Cab Savs or your Shirazes, but in Margaret River they have many different types of grape for your many different types of wines. Yeah, again, fresh produce, wine and beaches. What more do you want? What more do you want, really? What more is there in life? Huh? Wine, food and bitches. I mean beaches. Beaches.
If you want consistent sun, and the heat, Perth is definitely the place to be. Right now, I'm at John Forrest National Park. It's about 37 k's away from the Perth city itself. People come here for picnics, barbecues. The car park is behind me and I've been walking for about 10 minutes. As you can see, I'm surrounded by rocks. It feels like I'm in a movie, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Look at this, and I can see a tunnel. Oh, hell no. I hope I can see the other side. Oh, I see some light. This is ridiculously dark. Right now I've got my phone, the torch on my phone on right now so I can see where I'm going. I'm almost out of the tunnel. But my question is, do they expect me to walk back 10 minutes that way? Unless a chopper comes and gets me, that's it. I have to walk back. Now, there's not many times I believe in Jesus, but this is one of them. Jesus, if you're alive, walk with me, will you? Please walk with me. Jesus walks with me. Right now I'm in the northern suburbs of Perth at a park called Havisham Wildlife Park, which is a part of a bigger park called Whiteman Park. That's right, Whiteman Park. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to be here. I have a dream that black people and white people will have parks right next to each other. Gonna see some kangaroos, hopefully. There are twice as many kangaroos as there are humans in Australia. Wombats are also known as bulldozers because of their incredible ability to dig.
This is a brush-tailed possum. Her name's Amber.
If you look at the Australian shield, you'll see an emu on one side and a kangaroo on the other. Now, both animals cannot walk backwards, so I believe those two animals were chosen to indicate that Australia is a nation that always moves forward, never takes a step back. So I like the symbolism of that.
The biggest myth about koalas is that people think that they are a bear. So people call them koala bears. No such thing, it's just koala.
Yep.
So they're a marsupial, which means a female has a pouch, and the baby's called a joey.
A joey, as well as a
Yeah.
kangaroo.
Only
Oh, right.
pregnant 1 month, exactly the same as kangaroo.
Right.
Pregnant 1 month.
Yes.
And the joey is born really tiny.
Right.
Yeah, it does all of its developing inside the pouch
Yep.
after it's born.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Koalas feed on eucalyptus leaves. Very low in energy, so they will sleep 18 to 20 hours a day to conserve their energy.
A male kangaroo is called a boomer, a female is called a flyer, and the baby is called a joey. If you're thinking of visiting Perth, do it. Warm weather, beautiful beaches, amazing people, lots and lots of space. And that's where I'm going to end this video. If you've enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe. Really appreciate the love and support, and I'll see you at the next destination.